Be sure that you are sitting or lying comfortably. You want your body to feel warm, but not too hot. If you tend to get cold in your feet and your toes, have some warm, cozy socks on. Dim the lights, and then rest your eyes. If you have an eye pillow handy, you can place the eye pillow over your eyes now, or you can wait for Nidra. Position your body so that you feel a little bit of opening and expansion in your chest, your lungs. Feel for widening through the collarbones. Feel for an open space at the back of the heart. Back of the heart space, right between the shoulder blades. Feel for resting your shoulders. Let the shoulders fall away from the earlobes, releasing the tension from your day. And then if you haven't already, rest your eyes. Lower the gaze of the eyes toward the nose. Soften the eyes. And begin to observe the breath. Allow your breath to be natural and effortless. Allow the breath to arrive and to show up exactly as it is. So, as it's often said, the breath is sort of a mirror to the mind and to the body and the nervous system. So, how we're feeling, how we're thinking often shows up in the breath. Notice if there's any agitation or a sense of rushing with the breath. Or you might notice the opposite. Notice if there is a sense of sluggishness. Notice if the breath feels a little heavy, a little weighted. Notice the texture of the breath and the ratio of the inhale to the exhale. Observe any other qualities to the breath that are present for you. And through the breath, become a bit more aware of how you are feeling this evening. Notice how your body's feeling. Notice the mind and the thoughts. You might even acknowledge anything else that is showing up with you, anything else arriving into this moment that might be lingering from your day. And just take a moment to be present with it all. You might notice sensations or thoughts that you have been putting to the side all day. You might notice sensations or thoughts that you have been struggling with all day. Just allow yourself time, the space to acknowledge it all, to be present with it all. And then to allow for the beginning of letting go, take a couple rounds of a deep cleansing breath. We'll begin together. Breathing in through the nose, stretch your belly. Breathe into fullness. Pause at the top. Open the mouth and let it go with a sigh. Feel for the release, feel for the letting go, and the space that you are beginning to create. Nice quiet space. Ready for the next cycle of breath. Another deep cleansing breath. From the belly, inhale through the nose. Notice how you might be able to stretch the breath. Inhale a little bit more. Second time through. Pause at the top. Bigger, louder exhale out through the mouth. Ha! Notice the emptiness, perhaps the silence that follows. And then a final cleansing, clearing breath together. In through the nose, from the belly, stretch your lungs, your rib cage, stretch the inhale to its fullest. Pause at the top, open the mouth, widen the jaw, stretch your tongue. Ha! A bigger, louder release, like a lion's breath. Letting go of everything, anything that might try to keep you present or to keep you from being present with the breath and with oneself. Knowing that the thoughts, the emotions will find their way back in, and that's totally fine. It's a part of the practice. Observing, feeling connected, becoming distracted, noticing, and returning back home, inward, through the breath, to oneself. Begin to create a steady rhythm with the breath. Possible breathing through the nose, diaphragmatic breathing, meaning we're breathing from the belly. So it's the stretch of the belly as you inhale and the slight contraction of the belly as you exhale. Opening the belly to breathe in. And then a slight contraction or compressing of the belly. Deep low belly as you exhale. And just experiment. Be present. And if you're having a little difficulty connecting to the practice of belly breathing, perhaps take one or both hands over the abdomen, right across the navel center, and just feel for inhaling to the palm of the hand, exhaling away from the palm. Inhaling fullness into the palm of the hand. Exhaling, emptying the lungs, feeling the belly pulling back away from the palm. So slow, deep belly breathing through the nose, stretching the inhale to a count of 4. Exhaling for the same length of time, count of 4. Inhale to a count of 4. Exhale, same length of time. Together again. Inhale to a count of 4. Exhale for 4. Continue on your own. Inhaling and exhaling to a count of 4. Breathing through the nose from the belly. And perhaps adding one last technique. Slightly constricting the back of the throat, engaging the whisper muscles. Sense the back of the throat, breathing in, breathing out. To a steady count of 4. Doing a little challenge, accessing the whisper muscles at the back of the throat. You can begin with breathing in to a count of 4, and then opening the mouth and sighing out the exhale to a count of 4. Inhaling to a count of 4. Opening the mouth, exhaling with the sigh to a count of 4. Inhale to a count of 4. Exhale from 4. Continue with a few more rounds. You can have mouth opened or closed as you exhale. So it can be a little easier to access the whisper muscles with the mouth opened. It's a little more natural. But eventually, it's like you're sighing the breath in and out of the nose, from the belly, through this slight constriction at the back of your throat. Practice, the technique is called Ujjayi, victorious breath, also known as the ocean breath, as you will begin to hear the sound of the breath, sounding like an ocean wave. This technique, the sound alone can be very calming, resonating to the body, the nervous system. The additional constriction at the back of the throat allows you to slow the breath down even more, warms up the breath. And it allows you a little bit of control over the breath, creating a more steady rhythm. As you take 3 more rounds, inhaling, exhaling to a count of 4. Once you finish your last round, let go of all technique, return to natural breathing, and simply observe. Notice how the natural breath responds to the last 8 or so minutes of technique. And notice any shift in the experience of your body, the mind. Notice any shift in your experience of this moment. and moment to moment. Observe, perhaps with curiosity, compassion. Most important, with presence. Letting go of judgment, expectation, and simply allow. For our last breath technique this evening, which is going to lead us right into the practice of Nidra, we're just going to create steady rhythm. And perhaps you're already sensing this steady rhythm as a residue from the 4 count, steady breathing. And we're simply going to add a mantra to the breath. So breathing in, I am. Exhaling, my breath. Inhaling, I am. Exhaling, my breath. I am. My breath. I am. My breath. And then continue. And at some point, add a moment of pause, the very top of your inhale, and at the end of the exhale. So I am breathing in, pausing, exhaling, my breath, pausing. The moments of pause, top of the inhale, and the end of the exhale. And then once you begin to sense the pause, add a final couple words to the mantra. Breathing in, I am. And as you pause, awareness of my breath. So inhaling, I am. Pausing, my awareness. Exhaling of the breath. The end of the exhale, just pause for a moment of emptiness and silence. So the mantra becomes, I am. Awareness of the breath. I am. Awareness of my breath. Few more rounds. And my awareness of the breath. And then as you feel ready, just allow the mantra to fade and the steady rhythm of the breath to remain. And then let go of all effort to breathe, of all technique. Allow for a bigger, quieter space within you. And perhaps you faintly hear the echo. I am my awareness of the breath. And allow this echo of the mantra to remain with you as we transition to the practice of yogic sleep, yoga nidra, the practice of what I call effortless being. Effortless being, simply being present, and understanding that simply being present is enough. In these moments of yoga nidra, simply being present is enough. So as we prepare for the practice, feel free to make any adjustments to your position, to your props. Your body is cooling down, maybe grab an extra blanket. Make sure the eye pillow is feeling just right. And then just as you began breath work, arrive by resting your eyes, softening the eyes, and lowering the gaze of the eyes away from the brain toward the body. In many ways, you can think of Nidra as a sensory practice. It's a practice of feeling and letting go, or at least allowing the space to let go of the overly thinking mind, the monkey mind, as we often refer to, the busyness in the mind, letting go. Welcome yourself to the practice of letting go with an open heart, and extend this welcome to your entire being, physical, mental, emotional. As you welcome yourself, give yourself permission to be present, to be still, and to be effortless. If at any point in time you need to adjust your position to be more comfortable, please feel free to do so. Perhaps most important is the physical comfort of your body. And then the rest will follow. As you draw your attention inwards, soften the eyes a bit more. Listen deeply within oneself. Sense the flow of the breath, perhaps through the nostrils. And release any tension in your jaw, your tongue. Become aware of where your body is making contact with the surface below you, your bed, the couch, your yoga mat. And then begin to sense the ground, the earth, Mother Earth, holding and cradling your body into a state of ease, a state of listening presence from Mother Earth, caring presence. And then further invite this feeling of being held by taking the time to connect or create your inner sanctuary, personal space within you where you feel secure, grounded, supported. You can make up this place entirely from your imagination, It be a cherished memory of a real, actual place, or just a feeling within you. There's a color that helps to embody the energy of this place. Begin to visualize this color. And then you might return to the color or to the image of your place at any point you need in the practice, any moment where you might need to center yourself or to simply reconnect with the feeling of being held safely and with care. As you settle into the sacred space of your inner sanctuary, bring your awareness to the energetic heart center, right? Located around the center of your chest, the sternum. And there's the front and the back of the chest wall, the sides of the rib cage, and the heart space even extends to the shoulders, the arms, the hands, and the fingers. Energetic heart space is what allows us to hug another. And in these moments, oneself. As you connect to your energetic heart space in the safety of your inner sanctuary, you might then open yourself to your intention, a heartfelt intention, a resolve, an inner resolve for your practice this evening. Your intention might be something you would like to connect to, something you would like to return to, or to embody. Whatever your intention might be, feel for it. And then once you feel for it, create a statement, a word, a phrase, perhaps a statement of truth. I am my awareness of the breath. I am more than enough. I am deeply relaxed. Whatever your intention might be, connect, create, feel for it, and then speak it out loud or from within at least 3 times. And then rather than making a wish, plant it like a seed through the breath. Breathe it in. Exhale, let it go. Trusting the process, practice that lies ahead. Watering your seed with your presence. Begin to sense your whole body breathing, becoming more aware of the breath. The breath remains natural and restful, yet your presence of the breath becomes stronger. All through your awareness. And with your whole body, listen to the breath. Perhaps hear the echo of the mantra. I am my breath. I am my awareness of the breath. And allow the echo of the mantra to remain present as we count down from 30 to 1. And with each countdown, with each passing number, becoming a bit more willing to fully surrender your day and your will to the process of Nidra, to receiving the gift of becoming present with oneself. Sense the breath. I am my awareness of the breath. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I am my awareness of the breath. I am my awareness of the breath. Sense your whole body breathing the breath. And as we travel through the body, allow your body the gift, the breath, and your attention and awareness. So as we move through the body this evening, simply sense your awareness of each part of the body. Become aware of the right side of your body. Notice the breath, and through the breath, become aware of the right side of the body. Palm of the right hand. Sense the breath. Sense your awareness of the breath in the palm of the right hand. Awareness in the tip of the right thumb, index finger, ring finger, pinky, middle finger, I think I forgot, back of the right hand, right wrist, and the whole right arm, forearm, elbow, upper arm, right shoulder blade, collarbone, and the space between. Right side of the rib cage, right lung, right side of the heart space, right side of the waist, low belly, low back, and the space between, right hip, and the whole right leg, upper thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of the right foot, sole of the right foot, and the right big toe, second, third, fourth, fifth. Sense and feel the entire right side of the body, awareness in the right side of the body. I am my awareness of the breath in the right side of the body. Bring your awareness to the left side of your body, beginning to sense the left side of the body. Feel left side of the body breathing, becoming aware of the breath, the left side of the body. As you sense left side of the body breathing, bring your attention to the palm of your left hand. Awareness in the palm of the left hand, and the tip of the left thumb, index finger, and the middle finger, ring finger, and the left pinky, back of your left hand, left wrist, and the whole left arm, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, left shoulder blade, collarbone, and the space between, left side of the rib cage, left lung, left side of the heart space, left side waist, and the low belly, low back, and the space between, left hip, whole left leg, upper thigh, knee, and your lower leg, ankle, top of the left foot, sole of the left foot, left big toe, second, third, fourth, fifth. Sense and feel the entire left side of your body, aware of the breath, aware of the left side of the body, breathing each breath. I am my awareness of the left side body, breathing the breath. Bring your attention to the back of the body, awareness in the back of your body. Sense the back of the body breathing, and your awareness in the bottoms of your feet, heels, and the back of your legs, back of the knees, and the back of the hips, tip of the tailbone, and the entire back of the spine, low back, back of the rib cage, lungs, heart space. Sense the energetic heart space between the shoulder blades, back of the shoulders, and the arms, back of your hands, and the fingers. Aware of the skin on the back of your neck, the base of the skull, and back of the head, from the crown of your head to your fingertips, to your toes. Sense your awareness of the back body, breathing the breath. I am my awareness of the breath in the back of my body. And bring your attention to the front side of your body. Attention, awareness of the front side body, breathing each breath. Notice the breath, awareness, the very center of your forehead, space between the eyebrows, temples, eyelids, skin on the cheekbones, upper jaw, lower jaw, and the space between, front of the neck, space between the collarbones, front side of the rib cage, lungs, and the heart space, in the center of the chest, to the front of the shoulders, and the whole inner arm, elbows, inner wrists, palms of your hands, and the fingertips. I'm aware of the navel center, the space above, low belly, breathing the breath, front side of the hips and the legs, upper thighs, kneecaps, shins, and the tops of your feet, from the tips of your toes to your fingertips to the crown of your head. Feel for the entire front side of the body, breathing, aware of the front side of the body, breathing. I am my awareness of the breath in the front side of my body. And then sense all sides of the body merging as one, all sides of the body as one, front and back, left and right, all sides of the body as one as you sense the whole body, the space within you, and the energetic space that expands beyond you. Whole body breathing the breath, integrated, whole. Awareness in the whole body breathing the breath. I am my awareness of the breath in the entire body, integrated and whole. A state of effortless being. Expand your awareness, beginning to sense feelings, sensations in the body. Notice sensations of coolness, where within the body you sense coolness. Notice your experience of coolness in the body. Notice the opposite. Notice warmth or even heat. Notice the feeling of warmth in the body, where you feel warm or heat in the body. Notice your experience of warmth in the body. And then further expand your awareness to hold space for both sensations of coolness, sensations of warmth. Coolness and warmth presenting as one continuous spectrum of sensation in your body. Sense the feeling of sadness in the body and notice where within the body you sense sadness. Notice your experience of this feeling of sadness in your body. Notice the opposite, the feeling of joy. Notice the feeling of joy in your body, where you sense the feeling of joy. Notice your experience of joy in your body. Expand your awareness for both. Aware of feelings of sadness, feelings of joy, aware of both. I am my awareness. The feeling of sadness and the feeling of joy in my body. I am the awareness of these two sensations, aware of both as one continuous spectrum of sensation in the body. And then notice within the body, notice sensation of breath. Notice where within the body you sense breath, your experience of breath in the body. And then notice stillness, feeling the sensation of stillness, pausing, or perhaps emptiness. Notice your experience of stillness in your body and where you might sense stillness. And then allow your awareness to expand and hold space for both the movement of breath, the feeling of breath, and the moments of stillness. Allow for both the breath, flow with the breath, and the quiet space of stillness, aware of both. I am my awareness of the breath in my body and stillness in the mind. I am my awareness of all of this experience, aware of other sensations, of feelings, thoughts, expanding your awareness to hold space for all that you are experiencing in these moments of rest. Deep breaths, understanding that you are not the emotions in the body, you are not the thoughts in the mind, you are the awareness that observes, senses, and feels it all. The awareness can be fun and imaginative. So expand your awareness and begin to visualize quiet space, a dark space through the mind's eye. Notice what you see, the colors that naturally arrive for you, images, and then begin to direct your mind's eye as you visualize the following. Visualize yourself riding the waves of the ocean. You are seated on a large sailboat with massive, big, bluish green sails. The sails blend beautifully with the color of the bluish green ocean wave. You find yourself navigating the choppy waters and can feel the cool, strong wind falling from the late afternoon sky. The sky darkens and your attention shifts toward the waves. And yet, despite their growing size and intensifying rhythm, you know that you can sail the high winds by diving deep below the surface of the waves. And with this understanding, you begin to sense within you a feeling of calm and a feeling of peace washing over you. And you begin to witness and to observe and to feel the vast, open, calm space deep within the turbulent ocean waves. And you then find yourself, the sky brightening, sailing along, free of worry, trusting oneself, And then now returning, calming, soothing waves of the bluish green ocean waters. And now observe yourself resting, resting on the ground, the surface below you. Deep breaths held by Mother Earth. And feel your body saying, thank you. Observe the breath flowing through your body. And again, feel, sense your body saying thank you. And now feel the breath. Inhale brings you home. Exhale, feeling at ease at home in the quiet and now grateful space within you. In these last few moments of rest, to rest in gratitude for oneself, for taking the time to slow down, to be present with oneself and connected to your awareness of the breath, your body breathing the breath. I am my awareness of the breath, the body, and the mind. I am my awareness of all of this experience of deep breaths and of all of this experience of life. As you rest in this awareness, this expanded space of being, you can now return to your intention, your inner resolve. Begin with the words and then feel it through the words of your intention as you speak it out loud or from within another 3 times. Feeling it, sensing it, perhaps seeing it, visualizing it, and now embodying intention. Take a slow, deep breath and exhale to let go. Beginning to now gently reawaken from the practice of Nidra, the practice of yogic sleep, all through the breath. Just another deeper, more gentle breath in through the nose from the belly. Feel an expanded space opening within. And then exhale, officially letting go of the Yoga Nidra journey, which has now ended. If you would like to rest longer, feel free to do so, of course. You want to roll off to sleep? Of course, that's a nice option as well. If you have it, go for it. And if it feels good to take a big stretch, go ahead, stretch. Fingertips, your toes. Before you move on and stand on your feet, take some time to curl up and then take a seat, sitting comfortably, tall spine. Opening to one final closing breath together. In through the nose, from the belly. Exhale, let it go. My heart to yours. I thank each one of you for showing up and for allowing me to be your guide in the practice of Yoga Nidra. Have a wonderful evening, everyone.